Getting your fenders all set up down here?
Yeah.
Very cool. How y'all doing today?
Doing great.
Cool. I'm coming to check the name on your stern down here if it's okay. All right, validated from Washington, D.C. And I met these folks the other day at the store. This is Fred and Suzanne of the YouTube channel Damage Control Sailing.
That's us.
And they've got quite a following, and it's good to see you guys coming in here to Oriental.
It's good to be here. Great little town.
Very cool, man. Yeah, I was checking out the boat when I came in. I said, "Oh man, I've seen your stuff online." I took a look at some of the videos and everything, and it's you know, I could tell right away. Island Packet. What is the year, make, and model?
This is a 1992 Island Packet 44.
Wow, man, this is a humongous boat. A lot of space, a lot of deck space. This is super cool. Where are you guys headed?
South to warm weather.
Down. Okay, cool. Y'all gonna stay in the U.S.? You might jump over to the Bahamas or something.
We want to go Florida, island hopping, right?
Yeah.
Man, cool. Where did y'all start the trip?
Let's see. We started in this year. We've lived aboard for 1 year, starting in DC.
Cool.
This year we started from Norfolk. Oh no, Hampton?
Hampton.
Okay,
Hampton.
cool. So you guys were in the.
Baltimore.
Okay, so y'all been jumping around the Chesapeake Bay this
Yeah.
summer.
That's
Very
nice.
cool. How was it? Good weather and everything?
It was great. It was great.
Right.
Good
Cool.
Atlantic.
Yeah, that's a great place to hang out. Did y'all get some crab cakes and stuff like that?
We had
we
crab
indulged in a
cakes.
lot of
All right.
local
Yeah, crab
cuisine.
cakes, oysters, everything like that. That's the best spot to get it.
Absolutely.
Man, I thought, we came down here and everybody was pulling dredges and stuff. I said, man, y'all got oysters here too. So, I mean, you can see right here, and you got the shrimp boat behind you guys. There's a lot of shrimp and, around this area and everything. So cool. Yeah, so what's the history of the ownership of this boat? I mean, have y'all had it long or?
2022, picked it up down in Florida from a Canadian gentleman who, because of COVID, hadn't been in the country. So it was on the hard for about 2 years. And luckily, we found a great deal. And we were able to pick it up in Fort Pierce, Florida.
Cool.
And we've had it since 2022. We started cruising full time last year.
So you guys are full-time liveaboard cruisers.
Yes.
Full-time live aboard. This is home.
Very
Right.
cool.
As you can see, we're doing some work right now. Replacing a car for the main sail.
I see. So what happened? I mean, was that from weather or something like that? It just get jammed up on your way
It
here?
got jammed up in some weather.
Man, look, that's the same story. Everybody that comes in here has to deal with the rough weather out here. You know what I mean? The Outer Banks, they come in here, a sail is torn or something's pulled out or lines are snapped and everything. We had a couple come in here the other day that ran aground and all this kind of stuff. I mean, did y'all have a hard time getting here or was it pretty straightforward?
Pretty straightforward. We just, it got stuck at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Trying to get it down. And little corner piece of a car broke. So you just have to replace it.
Well, man,
Normal boat stuff.
that's it. It's just maintenance. I was also going to say, did this boat, I can see that like you've done some really like hard work here on the teak rails and everything. It all looks like it's brand new varnish. It's real slick looking and real, man, that's perfect. What product do you use?
Sea-Tall Marine. Yeah, and then
And that's a varnish. Is it like do you have to put extra layers or, some people just throw teak oil on there and go through the season.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to last. It's kind of
right,
got
I
like
should
that.
get at least 3 years out of this.
Wow.
Yeah, with the teak oil, you got to do it more often. But with this, 3 years, I should be able to still touch it up and keep going.
Very cool. You'd say it's kind of pretty UV resistant against the sun and everything?
Yeah, so it's 4 layers of Sea-Tall Marine and then 2 layers of gloss. Sea-Tall
Wow.
gloss.
Okay, I was wondering how it was so shiny, man. When you look like straight down, it just looks like a mirror finish from when I was coming up to the boat. And I was also going to mention this feature that you don't see a whole lot on some of these sailboats. Some of the guys coming from up north have them. Is this a fireplace here?
It's a wood-burning stove, a cubic mini.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
Cubic mini wood-burning stove.
Well, look, it's
To
70.
keep me happy.
Right.
Okay. Oh, you like it?
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
Keep
Well,
cozy.
it's 70 degrees today.
We love it.
But last night it was like 30. I was like,
right,
how the heck
right.
that happened? Do y'all burn it a lot?
We burned it last night.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
That is super cool. I like this here. Is this a self-tacking jib kind of
It
deal?
is. It is.
So nobody has to come forward or do anything. You can just.
Right, not for them to stay. So then everything's led to the cockpit anyway. So we can do everything from the cockpit. Reef, raise the main, furl the head sail. Deploy the head sail or interstate sail. And,
Wow. So I see. Like even if you do have to come up on deck, you got these like granny rails you can kind of hang against.
Yes.
As I'm looking, like some boats you don't have them. My boat doesn't have them. But this is nice, man. This will be awesome. You come up, just kind of lean against it, you know, and you got something so you don't fall overboard. But like you said, everything goes back.
Yeah.
Super cool. And the deck looks like you can just lay out here and chill. It's like there's a lot of different systems going on this deck, but you still got plenty of room to chill out. I mean, do y'all ever like just sunbathe on deck or hang out or something like that?
Yeah, I
We do.
definitely sit up here.
Yep, we have a bean bag back there. We just bring it up here and chill out.
Very cool. I was speaking to a lady the other day on a boat coming through here, and she said she lays a hammock up there in between the stays. I said, oh, well, you know, up in the forestay and everything. Cool. Did y'all have to do, I mean, obviously your teak is redone. You're working on your sail right now. Did you guys have like a lot of things you had to overcome to get this boat ready to go, or did you just sail her straight away?
It was 90% ready. The people I got it from had lived aboard for 3 years prior to COVID. COVID is what forced them off the boat. So they had everything ready for off-grid. They stayed off-grid in Central America and the Caribbean for 3 years before being forced off for COVID. So the boat was ready. It was turnkey. I bought it and sailed it from Florida to DC.
Wow.
And now, but since it was on the hard for so long, diesel bug got into the tank, and that was my only issue really coming up from Florida to DC was the dirty fuel tank.
Okay.
Once I figured that out, it was good to go.
Was that a hard process? Did you have to get the tank polished? Did you have to drain the fuel out, something like that?
So polishing the fuel, but it was so dirty that it kept reoccurring. And since I didn't know about it at the time, it was an ordeal for me. So I figured it out though, and then built my own little fuel polisher. And now we clean the fuel regularly, and we haven't had any fuel issues.
Awesome. Great, man. So you didn't have to have that's a big thing, getting fuel delivery. I mean, were you cutting out or something? I mean,
The engine was stalling.
Oh, okay. That's not good when you're coming in and out of an inlet.
Right, exactly. The filters would get clogged from the rough ocean. Then, you know,
just all sludged together in there, and then all of a sudden it stopped.
Yeah, but I've been polishing the fuel regularly now, and we haven't had any issues because we have our own little fuel.
And your company, so you said this thing's gone down to South America and everything. Everybody knows Island Packet is top notch. So I guess we can go ahead and give it a check for seaworthiness.
Yes.
Heck.
All right, very cool. All right. How about back here in the cockpit? You guys comfortable back there when you're helming and everything? It looks like, I mean, I see full enclosure, all canvas.
Right. She built the Bimini
I did.
herself like a month ago.
I just did this.
Holy
part.
cow.
This is the old stuff from the previous owner. So slowly we'll work on this.
Very cool.
But we did.
So you like to sew?
So for a new cruiser, this is my very first sewing project. So of course Sailrite videos, and we have a Sailrite machine, which is
Okay. How do you like it?
I love it. It's
Cool. So
amazing.
they say that Sailrites are like the toughest you can get for doing things. I mean, I've read some forums. Oh, I'm using my grandma's old sewing machine, and the whole thing just fell apart when I was sewing sails and sewing canvas. The Sailrite's the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's sewed like I put leather on here to guard against like the boom.
Cool, like chafe guards.
And chafe guards, and it's sewed like right through here like butter. I mean, I would say it's definitely worth it.
Wow. Oh, you're sewing so the Sailrite went right through the leather.
Right through it. Right.
Wow.
Through the
So they're super. I mean, were they big needles and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, but the standard needles are not like giant.
Cool. Wow.
But yeah.
To tell you the truth, I haven't even looked at many machines. I'm sure that's something that everybody needs to have on board the boat, but it's cool to have that review. And like, you know, if anybody's interested, having it right here from you guys that have done so much cruising on this boat.
You can do it. And
Man.
you feel super safe in here. And yes, I'm redoing the cushions.
Cool. I like how you've got like some seats in there. Is that okay to step on there?
Yeah.
Permission aboard?
Come aboard.
Thank you so much.
We live aboard. So this
No, this is cool, man. This is a huge cockpit. This is like
Work zone right now.
this. You could sleep like 2 or 3 people just up in here. It's like its own cabin.
Goodness. So for any other
I like the seats you guys have. It's awesome.
for any other new cruisers, I do get seasick, but I feel much better up here, so I sleep up here a lot when we're doing overnight passages.
Yeah.
So you just kind of chill out.
I have a pillow. I have a cockpit pillow, and I will.
Man, this is definitely solid. Like you come in here, the glass is super laid up, you know, and the cockpit sole and everything. It's not like bouncing around, or you can't hear any echo when you're stepping all over it. It looks like you guys have a lot of instruments up here too. I mean, it's just pretty. You're using electric autopilot or something like that.
Yeah, we have a full autopilot. The Ray Marine suite with the Axiom 9 up here, 12 down there. So redundancy, 2 separate chart plotting systems. And then we also usually have an iPad up here as well with navigation.
Man, you guys have systems everywhere, canvas everywhere. How much would it cost to get a boat like this? I mean, I know Island Packet comes with a huge price tag. I mean, would you feel like you got a bargain on this boat?
I got a super bargain. Again, it was COVID, you know, and the gentleman had a second boat in Canada, so he was in a position to really need to get rid of this boat. And I was very fortunate to catch that time. At the time, most of these were going for about 180, you know, used. This is a 33-year-old boat, you know, so 30 years old at the time, and they were still, you know, 150 to 180, and I got this for well under that.
Wow.
With everything working.
Very cool. I mean, just this enclosure here would be about $10,000, $12,000, even more, $15,000. I mean, when you add all this other in here and the canvas and everything, and these stainless port lights are like $1,000 a piece just for this. It'll be $1,000 a piece.
Yes.
And you're saying that this is almost a 30-year-old boat. Look how everything looks brand new. The fiberglass looks great. Everything. How about the interior? Are you comfortable down there?
Oh, it's so comfy. Of course, you know, I want to update upholstery and stuff, but it is super comfortable. We have people come aboard and they literally don't want to leave. They like just sleep over.
They just want to live on the boat.
Yes.
Do what you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Man. Well, I can see, I was really wanting to know about that cubic mini stove. I can see it from here. That's pretty cool. So you just throw some wood in, fire it up.
That's it.
And just sit back and relax. And maybe, do y'all watch TV or hang out? What do you do at night? Just kind of chill out?
We do, well, it's football season.
Oh, cool. So you got your games going.
Watching football and
yes. Go Lions.
That's y'all's team?
no, her team. Go Bills.
Cool. Hey. Cool, man. So you guys can get the Sunday night football and everything on board.
Yeah, we do have Starlink. So
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was wondering about that, like how y'all get the internet and everything. Because some places, man, you'll pull into these marinas, certain places back in the, I call it the back country, but back, back in the woods and all through the, and you got no internet access. There was parts of my trip, I was trying to call my wife. I had no cell service, nothing. Would you think that the Starlink is probably a good investment for cruisers?
It is. It is. It is. Yeah, and then on the ocean, it gets a little pricey, but you just use it for weather only, while you're on the ocean. And then when you're within 12 miles of a shoreline, then it comes back. You can take the ocean data off and use your regular plan. And it's an investment. It's like $165 a month, I think. It's a little pricey, but for what you get, the internet. You always need the internet for weather, at least. So being able to check weather, I spent that $165 on Starlink before I spent it on shoes or anything else.
Because that's the most important thing on a sailboat is weather. You got to know it.
And when you're going places you don't know, you need to research where you're going.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, we've had a couple boats that came in the harbor and they took off with what they thought was a good report. And then 4 days later, it turned into something crazy. They're already committed because they've left the bottom of the Chesapeake Bay, and they're coming outside and they got to go around Cape Hatteras. And by the time they come in Beaufort Inlet, they're just battered because everything shifts. Where you could actually, on your system, I guess you could just watch it day by day and see the updates live. You can look at Windy, you can look at all the reports and everything and just be able to, see it coming.
Yes.
That's super, and know when to turn your boat around if you need to get to port.
Definitely.
Right.
Very cool. Man, you guys have got it all figured out here. I mean, really, everything comes back to the cockpit here. You got your winches and everything. Ooh, these are cool. Is this what you're using here for your rain boots, these Grundens?
Yeah.
Man, do you like those?
I do.
I've seen those brands. I mean,
And
these.
I caught those on a deal on those at the Annapolis Boat Show.
Oh, cool. You guys went to the show?
Yeah, we went this year as well.
How'd you like it?
We thought it was great. It's a great place to meet people. We met like some other Island Packet owners, and they've been really helpful, become friends. So
Hey, what did y'all think of the sticker price on those new Island Packets?
Wowzer.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe 30 years from now, if I'm still cruising, I'll get one of those.
Man, but for the value, what you said you were paying for this boat, you've got more than some folks have, on a $1 million boat or something like that, or 800,000, whatever it is. I mean, this is a super nice, heavy duty, classic plastic, what they say, or whatever, classic line cruising boat, and you have everything you need. This is so awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for the interview. Do you have any final thoughts about this, about, cruising in general, or Island Packet, living aboard, or anything else you'd like to add about your trip? I also wanted to, or your YouTube channel if you'd like.
Well, damage control sailing.
Yes.
Damage control sailing. You have to put the sailing if you want to find us. And look, if you're trying to do it, just do it. That's the biggest thing. Just get out there and do it. There are too many reasons to not do it, but if you want to do it, you have to just jump in and make it work. You'll figure it out.
Thank you for that advice, man. That's great. You're mentioning the Annapolis Boat Show. Lynn Party was there last year. I went there. I worked it with my wife, and we met her. And she's written books about all these different cruises she's been on, circumnavigated and everything. And all these sailors were coming up asking her advice of 40 years of cruising, 50 years. And that's what she said. Go small, go simple, go now. Just make it happen. You're right. People sit in the harbor and they fix their boat up and everything, but you guys took the chance, you took the leap, you jumped on board. You're still going through stuff with the sail and everything, but you're making it happen.
You're always going to be fixing something, so don't wait until your boat is perfect. It'll never be. And then once you think it's perfect, as soon as you get out there and get your first big wave, you're going to be fixing things again anyway.
Man.
So just go.
Very cool.
And if for any spouses or partners who are hesitant, like, it's a beautiful life. Like, all of the material things, the fun home, cars, whatever, like, this is priceless. You can go places that no one else can go. The sunsets and sunrises are worth it. So
thank you so much for those words. Honestly, I'm not saying for every situation, but you do meet a lot of solo sailor guys, and they'll say, hey, my wife really isn't into this. She's staying home. She might get nervous or something like that. Sometimes it's the other way around. We've met women that come in here and say, this isn't for my husband, And it's cool when a couple goes out together and they're having a good time and they're cruising and you guys just know what to do and have a good time with it. Super cool. And you're getting your channel built up, and I hope you guys get some followers and everything, seeing you through our interviews here and whatever way you can.
Alrighty.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
great.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all later. Have a good trip south.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.